Okay, so have you ever been like scrolling through a sports betting app and had this weird feeling? Huh, this kind of reminds me of a dating app.
Oh, yeah. If you thought that, you're definitely onto something.
It's not just you imagining it, right? It's pretty deliberate.
Absolutely. It's actually a really sharp observation because, on the surface, they seem worlds apart, don't they?
Totally. Love versus money, kinda.
But underneath, they're using remarkably similar psychological tricks. They're both designed really meticulously to kind of nudge your behavior without you even realizing it half the time.
Yeah, think about it. You open either one, bang. Bright colors, really smooth animations.
Uh-huh. And that main button, always right where your thumb expects it.
Exactly. And you start swiping, right? But okay, maybe not profiles. Maybe it's odds and bets instead.
But the action feels similar.
It does. It's kind of wild because fundamentally they're after the same thing, aren't they?
Mm-hmm. Quick decisions from you keep you coming back often.
And give you that little buzz, that like dopamine hit,
Precisely. Which, brings us to the big question for this deep dive.
which is
Why? Why are these two seemingly so different industries basically playing in the same psychological sandbox?
okay, yeah, so they must know something about how our brains work.
They absolutely do. They understand human psychology probably better than we give them credit for, and they leverage, our natural biases to keep us hooked.
All right, let's get into that then. One of the big ideas here is something called variable reward scheduling.
Yeah, that's a cornerstone concept from behavioral psychology.
Yeah.
But simply, it's just rewards are unpredictable.
Right, so you don't know exactly when a good thing is going to happen.
Exactly. And that uncertainty, it actually keeps us way more engaged than if we knew precisely when the reward was coming.
Huh. Why is that?
It taps right into our brain's sort of seeking system.
Yeah.
We're wired to look for novelty, to try and predict things. Unpredictability fuels that drive.
So on a dating app, that's like the hope that the next swipe might be the one.
Precisely. That little thrill of possibility, even though, let's be honest, most swipes aren't.
And on a betting app.
Same thing, different context. It's the maybe, the possibility of that surprising win, the underdog coming through, or a bet paying off when you weren't sure it would.
That little jolt of what if.
Exactly. That uncertainty fires up the brain,
Hmm.
makes us want to keep scrolling, keep tapping, because, hey, the next win, the next match, it could be right there.
Okay, but it's not just about the big wins, is it? It feels like there's more going on, like smaller stuff.
Oh, definitely. And this is where the design gets really, really clever,
Mm,
or maybe insidious, depending on your view.
what do you mean?
The teams building these apps, they are obsessed, absolutely obsessed with micro interactions.
Micro interactions,
Uh-huh.
like tiny little things.
Tiny things, often stuff you barely notice consciously, like how the odds might subtly flash or change color when they shift,
Okay.
or that little vibration, the haptic feedback you feel when you place your bet or confirm a swipe.
Ah, right. Like when you like a photo on a dating app and the little heart pulses or something.
Exactly. That's a perfect parallel. It's not just a visual flare. It's instant feedback.
Yeah.
It makes you feel like your action caused that little satisfying response.
So it makes you feel in charge.
Precisely. It creates this sense of agency, this feeling that you're directly influencing things, even with just a tap. And these little reinforcing moments, they build up. They create this subtle but really powerful feeling of control and kind of progress.
Okay, okay. And then there are the notifications, the push
Right.
notifications.
Can't forget those.
Ever notice how they pop up just as, say, the big game is starting? Or maybe right after your team scores? The timing seems perfect.
It's rarely accidental. Dating apps do the exact same thing, don't they?
Uh-huh. That you have a new match, ping right when maybe you're feeling a bit bored or just killing time.
It's textbook stuff, really. Leveraging context, using those environmental cues,
Meaning,
meaning they're designed to hit you at moments when you're either already thinking about the app's context, like the game, or when you're maybe looking for a distraction.
so moments of high anticipation or maybe low engagement?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Either way, it pulls you back in when you're most likely to respond.
Hmm.
It creates this loop, almost subconscious, that keeps the app constantly in the back of your mind, keeps your fingers ready to tap.
Wow. Okay, so when you put all that together,
Mm.
the variable rewards, the micro interactions, the time notifications, what does it all add up to for us, the user?
It means fundamentally that both these industries are using that same sophisticated behavioral science playbook we talked about.
They're relying on our anticipation.
Yep. The power of that immediate feedback, whether it's predictable or not.
And just a constant stream of little choices, little taps, little swipes.
Uh-huh. And crucially, those choices are designed to make you feel like you're the one calling the shots.
Even if you're mostly just reacting to how the app is built.
Exactly. That feeling of control, even when it's maybe more of an illusion created by the design, is a huge driver of keeping you engaged.
So all those small decisions, swipe now, bet this, check that notification, they build up this sense of agency.
They really do. It keeps you immersed, keeps you interacting, keeps you in the loop.
Which brings us back to where we started, doesn't it? That core idea.
Yeah. That ultimately, when you're using these apps, you are, in a very real psychological sense, still swiping.
The basic mechanism in your brain is doing the same thing.
Pretty much. The only real difference is what's at stake. It's shifted,
From potentially finding love or connection.
to potentially winning or losing money. The stakes are capital now.
That's a really powerful way to put it. It kind of highlights how universal these psychological triggers are.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Whether we're driven by a desire for, I don't know, connection or maybe information or financial gain, the design principles that tap into that basic reward-seeking part of us, they work across the board.
So here's something for you to think about next time you're just, casually scrolling through any app on your phone.
Yeah.
Just pause for a second, take a closer look. Notice the colors, maybe the animations, how smooth everything feels.
Pay attention to those notifications. When do they arrive?
Exactly. Or that little satisfying click or buzz you get when you do something.
See if you can spot the tricks.
Yeah. See if you can see how other apps, maybe social media, maybe shopping apps, maybe even news apps, might be using these very same design ideas, these psychological nudges.
All to keep you engaged, keep you tapping away, keep you making those super quick decisions.
You might actually be surprised just how common these strategies are and how much they're quietly shaping your digital life every day.